Pour y arriver, c'est de la dope rap des années 70. Qualud flow et mescaline pour les fanatiques. Créateur de tendances à travers la musique et les graphiques numériques. La royauté de la région de la baie, les pionniers du hip-hop, c'est pour de vrai. Pas pour de faux. Laisse-moi me faire dégager. Nous deux joueurs.
Niggas consider themselves competition. They just sleeping and wishing that they could step on a man that's on a mission. I've been mobbing how my niggas put it down. From time to time, my niggas always been up all around. Rock for rock, block for block. Why you niggas giving the info to the cops? If everybody know the statement you gave to the cops, they been and said that you told on everybody up in hip-hop. Nigga, you's a sucker, punk motherfucker. Please stay away from me, you're nothing, not a hustler. Selling fake shit, we on this real shit. Make a deal quick, niggas like you get killed quick. Running around like Cat Williams getting chased by Damon. What the fuck is you saying, nigga? I ain't playing. Speaking actual facts, after the math, after the laughter. Lil Larry stay hard on you bastards.
I see you hovering vulture, but I'm not ducking for cover. I ain't dead yet. Himself that stands here, mighty rich. Ready for action, easy and eternally progress. Who want test? Definitely not you, partner. MC wannabe, barely even consider a rapper. Treat your function like a luncheon, always ready for munching. Whack MC is on the menu, so I recommend you bring your A game when shooting your shot. But here's a twist to the plot. Everyone thought you were hot. You bit your whole script for me and mine. The truth ain't hard to find, so I stand on it squared. Yeah, not to be confused with a frog's ribbon, but yeah, rip it as much as they do it. Get it? Probably not, but that's okay. You will one day.
Followed flow and mescaline for fanatics. Trendsetters through music and digital graphics. Bay Area royalty, hip-hop pioneers. This is for real, not for fake. Let me make myself clear. We are not fucking around.
Just so you know, Dopamine 189 was here.
All right. This is what's really happening.
What's good?
Natural Lee.
Dope.
Yeah, natural Lee dope in the studio.
Yes, sir.
And
building.
this is Kwanzaa edition.
Yeah. Unity, right? It's all about unity, you know. You and I, the ties that bind us, you know. Interests, what have you.
Yeah, you know, we probably celebrates that a lot. Queen Latifah.
Hey, you know about that song? That song goes.
Yeah. How do you know about that song?
Man, I'm hip hop, baby. You know, it's the culture, man. I've been in this since, you know, forever and a day.
Yeah, even if you're not that old, like now's the time where people are checking out. I feel like people are checking out real hip hop again.
Yeah, the culture, like, you know what I'm saying? Going back to what it all come from, the essence. If you really want to know something, you got to go back to the roots of it all. You know,
people actually care about that again.
Right.
True
creativity.
You think there's just...
It's deeper than just rap music. You know what I'm saying? There's actually a culture to it.
You know? Yeah.
And a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's ways more than just running your mouth and rhyming words. You know, it's elements.
Have you noticed lately where it seems like people are going back and wanting to see the roots of hip hop?
Yeah, might also have something to do with the 50-year, you know, birthday of hip hop.
Yeah, that helps. You watched that special?
No, I did not.
You're not even on the YouTube.
Nope. No, I didn't watch none of it. I'm not excited by that.
Cool. Okay.
I've been in.
Okay, this is
for
good.
a lot, and I've met people, and I've seen things happen. I have stories, different places, but I don't need to see a special about it to give thanks and be appreciative of what I'm a part of. You know. So.
Sounds like that's kind of how MC Hammer felt about he didn't go to that.
Right. It's like now you want to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all this time we've been over here, now you want to go and get us some time on camera, and, you know, it's all about money. You know? But hey, I mean, it's cool. It made more people aware. That's always a good thing.
I like it. It seemed like the new person that was there was Glorilla.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of her. Yeah.
And like, she's got actual flows. I would hate for people to get her confused with Sexy Red.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think I've heard her songs or music. I've seen the name different places.
But the Sexy Red.
Both. Yeah. I've probably heard it, not associated with the people, but you know, I don't really listen to too much of the new rap music.
Did you get disappointed, right?
Not even disappointed. It's just like blank. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Okay. What's the creative aspect of it? You know what I'm saying? No, not taking anything away from it, you know, but let them do them.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I like something that has some passion behind it. So I probably would need to know their backstory before I listen to the music, and then I listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of people are into characters, and they just jump on screen and they're this character, you know, and what they're perpetrating, you know, or what they want to portray is not necessarily who they are, you know, and I don't get down with that.
I think maybe people are getting tired of that.
Right.
Because people can't even tell like what someone's doing in music these days.
Right.
They see that people are going viral.
Right, and that's what it's all about. Everybody wants to just do something to go viral. You know what I'm saying? And
Like,
I mean,
I
that's
think
cool if
last
that's
week
what
we
you're
talked
trying to
about,
do.
Blueface.
Okay, yeah.
Certain rappers that just seem like.
Right.
And then he's got people beefing we don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
He's a little Mabu guy.
Yeah, well, he's got a name to live up to. He's Blueface, so he's got to make that money, you know. So he's got to be in the midst of it.
Yeah, I'd rather hear people's music.
Right. Have something to say. You know what I mean?
At least be that kind of marketing where I see you going viral. Maybe you got some drama going on. You're going viral over.
Right.
But then I could go, who is this guy that's going viral?
Right.
Let me look him up, and then I see like he's also doing a lot of music.
Right.
Not 5 years ago maybe did music, but
right.
I'll see, just relevant for going viral for your
for a certain thing. It's like a certain dance or, you know, a certain quote.
The dancing would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Someone who just did new dances all the time, but maybe did a song a while back.
Right.
I miss that, like that.
Exactly.
The hammer with a Running Man.
Chinese typewriter.
Yeah. What's that one?
That was a side to side one. You know what I'm saying? After he do a little
Chinese
breakdown in his
typewriter.
band, yeah, you know.
Yeah. So it's just side to side.
Yeah, side to side.
I
You know what I'm
never
saying?
heard of
Rolling
that
the
one.
shoulders, side to side, rolling the shoulders and tapping the feet. Hammerhead it down to a science.
Maybe that's why people are getting more lazy and fatigued. There's not enough.
Right. He was an
Dances.
entertainer, you know what I'm saying? He was pure entertainer. A lot of artists and MCs had dancers on stage with them when they were performing. Some still implement that at concerts, you know. But like the best thing you could do is have all four elements with you there as you're performing. That's entertainment. That's it. The DJ, the rapper, the MC, you know what I'm saying? The dancers, you know what I'm saying? The artwork, you know what I'm saying? The urban art, aka graffiti, you know.
Well, now that I think of it, you know, we can't down twerking because it is an exercise at the same
Well,
time.
They've
Unless,
tried
like,
to make it an exercise,
do
but
it.
it's a mating dance. Look at the roots of it. It's
seriously?
mating, yeah.
Is it?
Animals do it, you know. You see it,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? So that's not necessarily, you know, that's, you know, I wouldn't glorify twerking.
Yeah, and
And it's kind of lazy. I mean, there's certain levels to it.
depends how fast you.
It's
twerk.
not just shaking it. If you can actually, the muscular motion, now then I can respect it. If you can, you know, control the muscle, but not just shaking, you know, excess.
You need actual booty to be able to do that
Correct.
too, or else it
Yeah.
doesn't work like that.
Correct. Gluteus maximus.
Yes, and that's
You gotta
mostly
have
for
some
the
glute
women
action.
too. Like back in the
Right,
day,
right.
they had more dances that were unisex. It's
Right.
like the Dougie.
The Dougie, yeah. Yeah,
I got that.
Dougie.
It's like your.
I cannot Dougie.
You can't do it.
No, I cannot. I have not even attempted to Dougie.
Well, you're pretty in shape. Is it just
You know,
the rhythm?
yeah, you know, I guess. I don't know. I just never really tripped off doing the Dougie. I used to dance back in my day when I was younger.
Break dancing?
Yes. You know, it was fun. But then I just got to more running my mouth, you know, just rapping, MCing.
Yeah, I mean, you could turn that. Yeah, well, that's jaw exercise.
Right, vocal tones and all that. That's my voice. Is my mic. Is my instrument now. You know, I've played other instruments. I played violin, alto, sax, the drums. Was teaching myself keyboard, but you know, I like my voice, vocal tones, and all that type of stuff.
You play the violin and the drums.
And alto sax. I have played. I don't play now currently, but yes.
This is why I have people come in here because
I'm an artist on many levels. I am a musician, you know. So
yeah, people might just look you up and see you and just categorize. Like
right,
you
exactly.
Just rapper.
Right.
How do you feel about that word, rapper?
I mean, it's
What is
cool.
that?
I mean, that's what we're doing right now. We're rapping back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
It's a conversation,
that.
and that's what rap was. It's supposed to be like, you know, voice of the community, the streets. Like I got a story to tell that you know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So I would come out here and rap to you. You know what I'm saying? And go with the beat. You know what I'm saying? We'd be able to communicate, and you know, it would tie us together. The drums, the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? That would be unity. You know what I'm saying? I put my voice over this track, and you'd be able to understand where I'm coming from and get a feel. I can paint this picture. You know what I'm saying? So
I never thought of that. Rap. It seemed like it sort of became like a negative feeling word, and then they
right, like everybody.
as soon as then you need all that explanation and
right. Everybody would say, you know, as soon as I say I rap or something, like, you know, people would think, oh, well, you just be cussing this and that. And it's like, no, not necessarily. If I use an expletive or whatever, it's because that's how I'm feeling about it. I feel really strong about it. So that's why I'll be cussing right then and there. You know what I'm saying? We do know that, or real MCs, there's a difference between an MC and a rapper. A rapper just raps. An MC is in control and knows how to express himself and do certain things. You know, it's more to it. But yeah.
Would you say you're all of that?
An MC? Oh yeah, that's the name. I'm naturally dope. You know what I mean? I gotta live up to it.
Rapper and hip hop, not culture.
Well, I'm an MC. People look at me as a rapper, but I'm an MC. I do more than just rap. You know what I'm saying? Microphone controller. You know what I'm talking about?
And that means you're lyrical. That's a
lyricist, yes sir. Indeed.
So if we were to throw down a beat, you could just right away get down to it.
Yeah, in the moment, drop it for dime.
What kind of you naturally dope? What kind of dope are you?
Well, the best. You know, like high quality. You know, anything that I do, I strive to be the best in the highest tier of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I hold myself to those, you know, levels. So that's what it is.
The natural dope. No,
exactly. It's just me. Anything I do, it's a part of me, and it's who I am. I don't do it to impress anybody or do it because somebody else is doing it. You know, I do it because I love it. I feel something from it. It's part of me. You know, and like music, it's like my therapy, my peace of mind. You know, and I love to share it with people. Maybe you can vibe out, be on the same thing. You know, since what the whole thing is about, you know, unity. I'm happy to be here on this day. You know,
and that's the day. It's that's the first day of Kwanzaa.
That's what I'm talking
Unity
about.
Day.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, Kwanzaa. Like, what is? I just started. You don't. So you don't celebrate the holidays.
I'm not really a holiday person. Like I said, I don't. If I celebrate life. You know what I'm saying? So when I choose to get a present for somebody or interact with people in a certain way, I do that daily. I don't wait for a certain day to do it. You know.
Yeah, I guess that beats hating any holidays.
Right. I mean, I can't hate on anything. It's like, you know, if that's what people need, that's a beautiful thing. You know, I'm all for that. Whatever can bring people together, families together, you know, I'm all for that. That's beautiful. I just don't partake in it myself. You know, I don't want to be categorized and put into this. That's like, oh, he's doing that, he's doing this. No, I'm doing me.
You do any kind of celebrations? Just don't celebrate like the religion, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not
Christmas
a religious
lights
person.
and all that.
No, I don't do none of that.
None of that.
None of that.
Ooh. Wow. So what is this?
Not even really birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You know, every day I wake up. You know what I'm saying? That's limiting yourself, and you start in your head.
And that's not any kind of.
You'll start aging yourself. That's just me. You know,
you built yourself.
Right. As I've grown, that's just me growing. You know, becoming more and more wise and aware to what's going on in life itself. You know, everybody say they're growing old. I feel that I'm old, OWED, you know, so here to collect everything as I grow older. and more wise.
Yeah. Well, I guess it makes it so you don't have any kind of feelings. You're like in tune with yourself.
Right.
I kind of missed the Christmas season already. Like I turned on the radio and no Christmas music. I was disappointed already.
Right.
I like the vibe all that brings.
I can dig it. I know I've seen your previous episodes. You had all the reindeer. You had the whole thing going on, and then a lot of your other videos you have going out, seeing the lights in the neighborhood. You know, the whole get down.
Yeah, I try to celebrate.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. Like I said, if it gives you joy, hey, that's what's up. That's what it's all about, you know?
Because I feel like the world kind of wants to take away celebrations more and more, and traditions, and people having fun.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily the world, but like certain parts and aspects of it, maybe like, you know, corporations, you know.
Well, they love it, don't they?
To profit, yeah. They don't really care about the family and the love aspect, you know what I'm saying? But they love to profit from it, you know. And that's what I just don't dig, you know.
Well, yeah. Well, corporation-wise, this world must be a little confusing. Cause I bet they're not all in it for the spirit of things.
No,
like I'm sure if they see a majority of people having a different belief system, they'll just right away just try to cater to that.
Right. That's whatever, you know, what they can make the most from. It's not about bringing people together. They bring people together to spend money. Yeah, of course, all day.
Yeah, and whatever they feel works, and then they realize, well, that wasn't the best route.
Right.
But yeah, Kwanzaa, I don't know, I got into it.
Nice.
Not too long ago. I mean, I got into knowing about it, I guess.
Okay.
And I like how it seems every day is different.
Right.
Sort of, like today's Unity Day.
Yes, sir. Every day has its theme, as you could say.
I like how every day has a positive day.
Right.
But then I should probably look into seeing what it's all about.
Yeah. That's the best thing you can do. The root of it, like we said, go to the root, you know. If you're gonna learn something, go to the root and see how it came about.
You don't get any gifts either for the holidays.
Nah, I don't. Some people, here and there, it depends on who I go around. Somebody might give me something here or there, but you know, I appreciate it. But if I feel like I see something somewhere and I think of someone, I'll get it then and there and then present it to that person. I don't like, oh, I'm gonna get them this for Christmas, or I'm gonna get them this for their birthday. If I'm somewhere and I'm like, oh, that made me think of you, I'll be like, hey, I thought of you. There you go. You know.
Yeah, that's the way I usually try to.
I move with thought, you know.
I got this shirt for
Nice.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, my mom picked it out right. She got my cat on it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, they should have.
Let me know if you need any other type of shirts like that. I have a business.
Shirts?
Yes, I do.
So if I were to send you
send me any type of picture, any type of graphic. I could put it on a shirt, put it on a sweater, hoodie, whatever you name it.
I could
Let's
just
talk. Yes, sir.
Email you or
Yes, sir.
I could take it with my phone.
Yep.
Man, okay. So you do it all.
Yes, sir. You got to at this day and age. You know, like I said, I'm an artist on different levels, so I do graphic arts. Love to cook, culinary arts, you know, and then with the body, physical fitness, you know, fitness and wellness, the mind.
So you don't smoke, you don't drink.
No, I stopped partaking in those things. I actually had stopped dealing with partaking in smoking cannabis like 99, 2000, because at that point in time it wasn't necessarily legal, and I didn't want anything that I do to stop me from having a job. You know what I'm saying? Anything I did for fun, I didn't want it to affect my life, you know. So I chose to stop for a while. Then a year went by and I was like, oh wow, I didn't go back to smoking weed. So like, let's see how long I can go for. And here we are, it's about to be 24 years. Yeah. And drinking, I you know, decided one day I got too good at it. So a couple years ago, 4 years ago now, I just decided I'm going to get really loaded tonight, and tomorrow that's it. Woke up the next day, December 11th, like, hey, here we go. That's it. No cigarettes, no liquor after that. I'll always be a functional alcoholic, but I just don't partake, you know.
You don't even like sugar.
Nope, not excess sugar, you know. Our body produces so much sugar already, glucose, you know, and what we eat, so we got to be well aware of what we take into our body, even though I'm sitting here taking in this with the aspartame, you know.
It's
I'm
the
not
Mango
perfect.
Zero, though, man.
Yeah, but it has aspartame, though.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
What
That's
is it?
not too good for you. Aspartame?
Yeah, aspartame.
Aspartame or whatever, you know, hey, I got my pronunciations. Aspartame.
Aspartame.
I'm still going to call it aspartame. You know?
I was like, which one is?
You know?
Well, no, they make so many
You
darn
know,
synthetic
thing. Right,
sweeteners
exactly.
that it's
Right.
just like yikes.
Right, and then they'll
What?
tell you it's a synthetic sweetener, but it still be sugar. And they don't, on so many of these labels, they'll have like sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar. That's why they got to let you know about the added sugars. Because they'll have like sucralose on top of the sugar itself. And it's like, man.
Even during the 70s, one of the first substitute sugars, which was sweet and low,
Right.
they ended up having problems because people were getting like cancer.
That's what's with the aspartame, yeah.
And aspartame always gives me stomach aches and headaches.
Right.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I think things like that used to be a good sign that something's too healthy for you.
Huh.
You're switching over from unhealthy to healthy. Right?
Well, everybody's body's
Can't
different.
handle it.
I mean, have the new Pepsi Mango with aspartame, or what was it? What was it?
Aspartame.
I got to get that down. Aspartame. People are going to start looking at me. Is that French? Yes, it's aspartame.
Aspartame.
So with aspartame,
you know,
now
like, pardon
with
me, this is
aspartame.
aspartame.
Yeah, so I'm thinking now from now
That's
on.
a bar.
Yeah, it's a bar. No, I'm just thinking from now on, I'll just kind of go, okay, yeah, steer clear of that for sure.
Right.
Yeah, you know, you're into so much. Like, yeah,
How
my
could you not be,
mom
you know?
might enjoy.
Converse,
I like
conversation.
when I have a rap on, and my mom enjoys it.
Right. Hey, moms, how you doing? All right, what's up?
Even if there's a song she
Thanks
doesn't
for
like,
thanks for the cat shirt.
Right? Yeah.
it'll be, yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
Sporting cat shirt. You're making your mom proud.
Even if she, well, no, she made me proud also by making it. She got me something I really enjoy. I'm gonna try to wear this all the time now.
Oh yeah.
But, well, I would say sleep, but when I'm with her, when I'm with the cat, I don't need to sleep in it because she's already sleeping on the bed with me.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it's nice when if there's a song she doesn't like, she'll still probably follow you because all the stuff you're into.
Not everything has consistent curse words or what have you. I do have radio edits on things too, so you know.
The fact that you said curse words, like you
Yeah.
said that in an eloquent manner.
Oh, you got to, but you know, I'm a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? So words are my thing.
What do you think people see or what do you think people might perceive wrong about you before meeting?
That I probably smoke, drink, cuss, probably disrespectful to women, or you know, that I'm a criminal. And that's not at their fault. That's just how we're portrayed, how I'm portrayed. People who, you know, look like me do certain type of things, you know, and you know, it's put out there on social media, especially in different countries. People in different countries, you know, or look at us as people that look like me, you know, and not just necessarily black people or what have you, but with the gold teeth and the dreads, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he's this, he's that, he does it. Oh no, watch out! Probably think I got a gun on me, you know. No, I don't.
I mean,
Not right now. Or you know,
the
but
funny thing is that you say it's weird you say you look like you, but then the gun on you would probably be
right, because of what's happening right
it
now. A
would
lot of
probably
people
be
are getting
supported in
robbed.
certain areas. Like they'd be
Right.
like, well, hey, you should have for protection, but not around here.
Right. Yeah.
Around here, it's weird. Around here, you're just a thug if you have a gun.
Right.
Like it fits
The
whole
description.
ensemble without a separation. But it's weird, man. Maybe like in Texas or something.
Right. Well, Texas, you got the open carry, so you can just No, it's the cowboy having on the hip.
They'd be all judgmental, but then they go, oh well, hey, the gun, that's one of his rights there.
Exactly.
Then they'd start to be on
Proud
board.
Texan, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's so weird. You don't believe in guns, though.
Oh no, I did not say I don't believe in guns. Hold on.
We're just trying to get to all the beliefs along with the.
I think everybody should have one. Everybody should be able to protect themselves, especially in this day and age. You know, but know your gun. Don't just have a gun. If you're going to get a gun, know how to use it. Learn the ins and outs of it. Anything that you do, I believe you should actually know what you're doing. Don't just do it to do it. Don't do it because it's a trend. You know what I'm saying? Practice gun safety. You know.
This message has been brought to you by the NRA.
Well, we're getting okay.
Oh no! I figure we might as well get money for it. Here we go.
Why not? You know,
getting conservatives on board. We get all right.
That's it.
Because I think that's mostly NRA is mostly known as conservatives, right? Am I right?
They're not even conservative about how much ammo they use.
Right. You know.
That's fine. Well, you know, because people around. They don't really know how to shoot the guns. That's why you got to use the AKs and all that. But,
right, they just shoot more bullets and then the guns takes them all. You know, and that's how other people get killed. You know?
That's
you
why
don't hit your targets.
That's why I read the book Terrorism for Dummies. And so
there you go.
No, I mean, if I look that up, then I'm gonna get flagged or something.
No, I'm.
Is that one of those things where if you looked it up, you might get flagged?
I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, they're always watching you. They're always watching you. Always listening. Just mentioning it right now, Google's probably recorded that and made a note.
Well, I'm just hoping he's going to get another download out of it.
And there you go. That's what it's all about. The downloads and the views, the rewatches. Let's go back. Rewind that. What did he say?
Exactly. Terrorism for Dummies.
Right. At this
sponsored
point
by
in the video.
the NRA.
Right. Exactly.
And Google just.
And they're missing the message of practicing gun safety.
Right.
Well, yeah, because there's a blowback. You know, I mean, like we were talking the other day about how going to gun range. It can be it can be like a workout.
Yeah.
It makes your arms probably fit. You know, you go there more often. You
Shoulders,
pull that
arms.
Trigger, it gives you muscle.
Yeah, but you got to have some. You know.
I mean, the last time I was pretty good with it. I think I shot the guy right in the eyes.
Nice.
You know, with the eyes and the throat. It looked good. Once I got home, I wasn't so disappointed. Unless I brought back someone else's shield thing.
Right.
But you know, and then I just stopped getting into it because I don't know, being in California, or at least the Bay Area specifically, guns aren't really supported. It seems like.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. People who are looking to the future and being ready, you know, it depends on what circle you're in. Because I know a lot of people who are all about guns. I have some people that are,
and they're doing it the right way.
Yes. You know, I have friends that teach the gun safety and teach you different type of things. Instructors, you know.
Actually, more gun shops opened during the pandemic.
Right.
Well, yeah, they said there were long lines.
And some people start making their own their own ammunition.
Well, they're making everything. They're making their own ammunition. They're making their own guns.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be making your own guns, but I don't blame them for the ammunition part. But there was something called the gun kits that I think they
upgraded to some fully autos and ghost guns.
Yeah, what do they call that? Bump stocks and stuff like that.
I think they banned that.
But the worst thing is that there's workarounds. We live in the greatest country in the world. That's why we have all these workarounds.
America.
You know, just order it from another state and have it shipped.
Yeah.
America.
Fuck yeah,
yeah,
America.
Right.
Exactly. Gotta have a Merry Christmas. You know?
I feel like
have a fully automatic holiday season.
Exactly.
Yeah. I watched Silent Night. Yeah.
Deadly Night. You know.
You mean the one?
The new one?
The one with the guy that was Hopper or whatever from Stranger Things, right? Is that the
No,
one?
no,
Or
that's
is
a
that the
different
Mel
one.
Gibson one?
This one is the one with the guy who was on Suicide Squad. Who
Yeah.
was
I'm not
from
sure
both
if maybe
Suicide
Hopper
Squads.
was the same.
And he was in some good, Swedish or Danish movies. He's in some good ones.
I've seen
there,
two like violent Santa films.
Well, he's not Santa.
Violent Night. Yeah, there's that one.
That's Violent Night. That's the guy
That was
from
a good one.
Yeah, Stranger Things. But
Mel
Silent
Gibson,
Night.
Fat Man.
Right.
Fat,
that was a great
yeah,
one.
that
I
was
like
the
that
one.
one. Yeah.
That was such a weird title, but it worked. It was a good movie. Mel Gibson is one of those people that he could do whatever. He could tick people off and still be great.
Because he's Mad Max, man.
Oh, because he can rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
I mean, it's his time right now. It's
Mad
it's
Max,
post-apocalyptic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Mad Max.
Is Kanye one of those people?
I like Kanye. You know, Kanye's free. To me, I think he's the most freest person on this planet. No restraint, no chains. You know,
About all
big up
that.
to Kanye.
He says a lot of stuff people think is out there. But, I mean, does that matter if he's saying all that stuff?
I mean, that's his right. That's he's telling you how he feels. He's free. He's free to do that. You know.
I'd rather you're crazy beyond the outside, right there.
Right.
If that's it.
Because I mean, when you're in your own sanity and comfortable with it, people will label you as insane because you're not telling them how you feel. People want to know how you feel so they can get a hold, so they can control, and so they want to be able to push buttons and say certain things to you and make you have a reaction. But if you're not giving them that control or telling them everything, and you're in your own sanity, of course they're going to call you crazy, insane.
And that's all Kanye right there.
Right.
He says a lot of things, but he just doesn't seem like he cares. In which he shouldn't say,
because he's comfortable. He knows what he's talking about, and he knows that he's right for him. You know, if you're right for you, do it.
He would be a great stand-up comedian because he has no filter.
Right.
I think the same about Trump.
Huh.
Yeah, but there would have to be someone that comes in and goes, how do we make the spin on this so it doesn't sound like you're totally racist?
Exactly.
Or, like you're just poking fun at it, or you're not sexist, racist, whatever. There's multiple things. But
I think he's just, oblivious and doesn't really care because.
But I mean, but he's right. He does speak a truth. So I think Trump has no filter, and he would be funny because that's what you expect from comedians, is not to say what's in
acceptable.
Your brain.
Right.
Right. And so I could see how that would happen as long as he played it like, what was it? Like Stephen Colbert used to pretend like he was a conservative and he was a Republican on the Colbert Report. And so if he played a character to where like, oh, he's just so absurd. Right. If he did it so cartoonish, so animated that people will go, well, there's no way this guy is.
Right. Yeah. No, it can't be. I don't believe it.
Luke and I used to know a guy that did comedy, and he used to do a thing that he tried to be like Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, that's the man right there.
Right. But the problem is we're in the cancel culture, right? And so he would go up there with his regular voice and his regular clothes looking like he normally does every day of the week. But then all of a sudden, as soon as he got a mic, he would be like the worst, foulest things came out of his mouth. And people would be like, why are you saying those things? Oh, well, that's my character. Really? Because you didn't even turn around and muss up your hair or change your voice or put on a hat. Like Andrew Dice Clay at least had a cigarette and a leather jacket and would do the thing with the comb and you know as a character. It's someone we both know, and it's okay. I'll share it with you after the show. But what I'm saying is, he wondered why he was getting. He wondered why he was getting canceled.
Huh.
And it's like, oh, because people don't realize you're playing a character. You sound like you look like you, except you're saying mean, spiteful things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, the guy you're talking about, it was when he would get up there, he would feel like he's in his zone. It seemed like though.
Well, and that's fine. Again, if you're trying to poke fun, so I used to. It's called absurdism. Yeah, if you go up there and make jokes about something that's so absurd, people are like, oh. He's just doing a bit. He's just trying to make a point. He's just trying to express himself. Going back to Kanye, I think Kanye or even someone like Trump, it's fine. If you want to express yourself to the full extent, as long as you're not hurting others or yourself, you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
And why hold it in, Let it out.
Yeah.
I think Kanye, he does look too serious versus I hate Trump really tries to say some jokes that just like when he pokes at people, I'm just like, wow.
Is he still Ye?
Yeah.
The guy with the mask on?
Oh, Kanye.
Well, he's still Ye because his name is still Ye. I don't think he changed it
Did
back
he
to
go to
Kanye. People just refer to him still as Kanye.
He's trying to change to being a symbol, isn't he? Like
Like the artist formerly known as kind of thing.
I think he's trying to be just a symbol instead of his name now.
I'm not sure.
So I know that, like, even with that, so I don't even know if he's wearing the mask anymore. But I think it was
he's been out in public without the mask.
Because I was gonna say
sometimes he does.
I think he was
mask,
only doing that so people wouldn't say, "Oh, he looks sad" or "He looks happy," or
that's right. Yeah.
So I think he just didn't want, and that was after him and Kim broke up or whatever.
It's funny, even with that. You're talking about the black ski mask.
It was like a white. It's like a white. It's like a white one.
It was a match. It was like almost like he had different colors to match. You know?
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
okay.
He had black.
I saw the one that looked like an off yellow white thing.
Yellow.
It looked like kind of like
he must have had a bunch
tan leather or something. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, he had a bunch of them. Part of his clothing line too. All promotion for his clothing line. You know?
Well, that makes sense.
It's interesting though. Every time he did that, you could still always tell that's the real Kanye.
Yeah, it was a mesh. You could still see it, and he was able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? But
was it just like a clone?
It wasn't a clone. Oh, it wasn't someone. It wasn't
that
like a
disappeared.
body double or someone else. Like, oh, there goes
Right.
Ye, but it's really not Ye. It's
Right.
someone else.
Misdirection.
I mean, like I
22
see
fake.
Drake all the time, and I've never seen him in costume. But for all I know, it's weird. When I see Drake, I still feel like that could be a clone. Isn't it kind of weird? You ever see something?
You ever see somebody and think that's not
I've
them?
seen that about Drake, but you ever seen that about someone where you could see, they're not in costume. You can see them as they are, and you still feel like that can be a clone right there.
I mean, if you haven't seen them in a while, you never know. A
Yeah.
doppelganger. I've seen so many different doppelgangers.
And some people were just plain looking. Some people were very distinct looking.
Right.
How many people go, oh, you know who you look like? Oh, you look really familiar.
Right.
I know you from somewhere. No, you
Right.
don't. I just look like every other.
Right. Exactly.
Person.
You
That's
just
what
don't
they-
really look into it. You just glance, and at first glance, yeah, of course I do.
Said that about Kevin Gates when he got out of jail.
No, who's that?
Kevin Gates.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
They didn't believe that was really him.
Well, Gucci Man, they didn't believe
Gucci
that was
Man,
Gucci
too,
Man because
yeah.
he lost so much weight and he got healthy.
You think,
The physical changes that happened.
you think that's really Gucci Man?
I don't know.
I think he's doing music with the BG now.
Yeah, they just did okay.
Cash Money Records.
Hmm.
Congratulations to BG.
Yeah. Hey,
Now we're
welcome home.
just waiting for C Murder to come out of
Right.
prison.
They're working on that.
See, he
C
kind
Murder.
of screwed himself with the C Murder because that's.
No,
I mean, C Murder now take the
you gotta
stand.
look at it. You gotta look at. You'd have to ask him where it come from. And I know in different neighborhoods and different type of things, that's where you grow up and you seeing murder.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
So it's not necessarily right. Yeah. See, so he
what
reflects
people
it
are
to you.
hearing might just be the murder part.
Exactly. But see, that's what I'm saying. You got to go to the root of it all. I'm not necessarily saying that's how his name is structured and what it's for, but I mean that's what MCs were all about. Being the voice of the streets, letting you know what it is that we lived and where we come from, so you can get a full understanding of,
That's why people need to experience different areas,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not so afraid once they see different people.
Right. Exactly. That's where music comes in. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I guess once you start dancing to someone's music, you come on, you got to kind of enjoy that person. Or you want to get to know the artist.
Yeah.
And hopefully you take the positive way. So you're born from not from the Bay Area.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh.
It did say it before. Go ahead.
You're not originally from out here.
No, I was born in Georgetown, Guyana, South America, Tiger Bay. GT boy all day. I was raised in the Bay Area, in Berkeley mainly, and have lived Berkeley, Oakland, and a lot of different places across this United States. Seattle, Santa Barbara, Utah, Brooklyn, just to name a few. You know.
I think that.
But I always come back to the Bay.
You think all the different areas you've been in help you musically, especially you said the Brooklyn?
Yeah, I mean,
more griminess.
Well, yeah, it's griminess and just the experience. You know what I'm saying? It helps the mental. You know what I mean? And take it in. Everywhere is the same. You know, but just a different pace. After a while, you'll start seeing all the similarities. You know. But
it's like how they said recently, Corrupt. People always say, "Who's the best MC?" And then Corrupt was involved in one of those, and people were saying, "Yeah, he's like that because he's not really from the West Coast. He's from New York."
Right.
So
they're saying in the structure, yeah, I don't know. It's all on the individual, you know what I'm saying, and their intuitivity, you know what I'm saying, their creativity, where their head is at. It's not necessarily, you know, oh, because he's from here and from, you know, yeah.
It's where they plant their roots. Oh.
It's not even the location. It's just the person's mind, their mindset, you know what I'm saying, how they're able to take in what they see and present it, you know, their creativity level, their brain, that individual.
You put yourself in a category, or you just kind of let people do that? Fun with it,
I'm just me, you know. That's why I got the songs like being me. You know, I can only do what I do. I let everybody else have their own. You know, however you perceive me, that's cool. That's your right. You know.
Speaking of that, might be next. We play another song. The last one was Saucy XL.
Yes, sir.
You,
produced by Dopamine 189.
Oh,
featuring Little Larry. What we got going?
Tell us about that one, and the next one looks like we're gonna play is the Uno reverse card.
Is that correct?
Because this is
sure. It was whatever one you picked first. Tell us about that track and what that track is.
Okay, I think that the first one is actually going to be Big Picture, the latest release.
Okay.
So the latest release is Big Picture. When we were talking about society and how society is being influenced by social media and you know, everybody looking around for zombies, and social media has created zombies. It took away people's individuality and their common sense. Common sense doesn't exist no more to me. I don't even see it being taught that much. I worked in traffic telling people that, hey, I got a big sign, I got a cone, you can't come down this street. The GPS is telling me I have to go straight through here. It's like, come on, bro. Common sense will tell you can't enter this area. So it's just looking around how people are became zombies from social media.
Try to smash through that dead end.
Right.
Keeps telling me go this way.
Like when I'm telling you the truth, or I'm telling you something that's obvious, if it's not on your phone, then you won't believe it. Okay, so we did the song The Big Picture.
That's the world we live in. It's
the world we live in.
Got Larry in it too, Little Larry.
Yes, sir, Little Larry. Spelled the right way. No, well, he's grown now, but he's still a little bruh, you know. But Little Larry spelled the right way, Little. You know.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Should be going. Sorry, guys.
No.
I'm trying to make a beat myself.
I have to know what's going on here. Sorry, guys. Keep talking though.
No problem.
Niners.
I'm a Raiders fan. Thank you very much.
Then you're happy.
Yes, I am. I am content. Not happy.
Well, because I'm pretty sure they won.
Because everything I've been talking about is being shown now. Now they're playing how they're supposed to play.
What? You must put money on this.
Yes, I did. Well, not necessarily that game. I do future bets because I believe. You know, I'm a believer. So.
I mean, you even bet when they lose. Well, I mean, I guess how would you know? But I mean,
right? It's just wait. You know, I make a bet for the end of the season, of results for the end of the season, and then we wait.
I mean, as a fan, though.
As a fan,
you just you just bet at the end, you know?
Yeah, no, I bet at the beginning for results at the end. That's a futures bet, you know. So
okay. So,
yeah, I made 4 futures bets,
and think about it.
One just came to light. I won one, so I'm waiting for the rest to come to light. You know
but you don't just mindlessly.
This game, oh yeah, no, this game they're gonna win by this and that, and I'll play in the odds. Nah, that's too. You gotta create anxiety and all that type of stuff.
Well, you had a good Christmas then.
Hell yeah, it was great. It was beautiful. I shed a tear, of joy.
All right, here we go, guys. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, not a problem.
And then, what is this? It's big.
Big picture.
All right, guys. Here we go.
That's a project title.
Yeah. My perfect imperfections, live life and learn lessons. Experimental like COVID vaccines that are tracking. Network hacking, freedom violated. It's no longer a black thing. Mask on children, will it stunt they grow? Weed in the cigar, will it blunt my flow? The orange light glows, my flows goes through galaxies. Made a couple videos for your galaxy. Cali routing like rebel when I smurder shit like Bobby. Militant mind state, it's no end to this mobby. Get paid off hobbies. Ladies in lobbies looking exotic, looking for product. Asking who got it from Florida to Nevada. Call me daddy like father. Pinhole cameras and Apple watches under the car, giving up your location. 4-way search clause, parole and probation. InfoWars on information. Pictures, Kodaks, blacks, respect the Haitians. Somebody tell me, is this Hitler's nation?
Snipers of different forms got you in their crosshairs. Can't see them, but police believe me, people, they always there. Have a plan and choose to fail in order to prevail. You gotta lift that veil on a scale of 1 to 10, be 11. Stand firm on these germs. Never ever shoot your shot, but up your arms so you can flex your right to bear them. Focusing on these small screens will keep you blind to the picture. I document these facts in my scriptures to do my part in hopes of bringing change. It's time to rearrange how the ball we call Mother Earth is being handled. Mankind being the vandal. Puppets on strings manipulated by big business. What is this? I'm Lawrence Fishburne hollering, wake up. Please, please, wake up, wake up. Niggas a straight comedy to me. The way I see it, either you is or you ain't. Having it, grasping it, I'm everlasting with that shit that make you jump around. Peacocking on the block ain't never been my style. Bank account stay flossing, paid like my bills for real. So miss me with that he say, she say. Do the knowledge, make moves on the one. I'm wise enough to do so. Spend money to make money. Understand that I am money. I do more than just have a silly rabbit. I've been with this shit. You trick babies can't fade me, but always trying to play me. Jokes on you, Jack. Another album is the outcome. Write rhymes, thinking about pussy to make sure I go hard. No humps for free. I fuck you, pay me. Stuck in my ways. Still learning how to be even greater. Nickname Natty Rich, bitch. I'm a beast about my paper. Pull my Uno reverse and drop hot shit on you assholes. I pull my Uno reverse and drop hot shit on you assholes. I pull my Uno reverse and drop hot shit on you assholes. I pull my Uno reverse and drop hot shit on you assholes. Damn right, I've always been aware of your instability and inability to mimic or match me. Don't even think of opposing the chosen. Step aside, but you let the truth be revealed. Other all-star MC, underrated yet highly skilled. Crazy, insane, deranging, addicted to liquor. They done said it all about your boy, and somehow I'm still that nigga. Go figure, while I stay one. You know what I'm saying? I pull my Uno reverse card and drop hot shit on you assholes. I pull my Uno reverse card and drop hot shit on you assholes. I pull my Uno reverse card and drop hot shit on you assholes. I pull my Uno reverse card and drop hot shit on you assholes.
So, along with fitness, you know, you had a kinesiology degree.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Man.
Working towards that, making it happen. Yes, sir.
Educated.
Study of physical activity, the philosophical aspects and sociological aspects. It's deeper. It's all about the wellness, you know.
Oh, so that's, I don't even know, kinesiology, is that?
That's the study of physical activity, human activity, you know, human movement, you know. So.
That's not just like a physical therapist.
It includes physical therapy. It includes all that, you know. So I can be a PE teacher. I can be a physical therapist. There's different avenues or, you know, chambers you can go into in dealing with it. And since I chose to do fitness instruction and being a wellness coach, I figured it would be great to have that as well to support it and learn more, you know. So learn why people are doing what they do, why they participate in the sports they participate, why they like to get active, you know, also how, you know, society, fusing it with society's, you know, contribution is to it, you know, like in different regions and parts of the country or different countries, you know, some people are more active than they would be here, you know, so that pushes America to want kids to get more active in high school or younger grades and get back into physical activity and not just focus on social media and your phone, you know, because health is wealth, you know, and you don't necessarily want to live a sedentary lifestyle, you know, it affects you later on in life. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why people don't think that way, because people always say they want kids because they want someone to take care of themselves later on in life. They want the kid to take care of the parents, and if the kid is
not taking care of themselves, how are they going to take care of the parent, right?
Yeah, you don't. I mean,
setting themselves up for failure, you know. That's how it goes. It's, like I said, common sense just really doesn't exist anymore.
It seems like
well, then that's another thing. A lot of people are saying they're not having kids, you know.
Well, I think that's a great thing. I'm all for that. Don't have
I know I got that. I got no kids.
You don't want to have kids. Hey, I'm not going to pressure you people into it. You said you don't have kids.
No kids. Single, no kids. Like the professional said, Leon. No woman, no kids.
And that's what you wanted, right?
Yes. I don't like to feel obligated to anything or anybody, you know.
You could be a mentor to kids. You don't need to make them.
Exactly, and that's what I look to do. With, you know.
Well, got some wellness coaches, which are
exactly. There's 9 different types of wellness, not just the physical, mental, and spiritual aspect. There's occupational, there's financial, there's environmental. All those contribute to the stress that people are having in society today. You know.
Well, here I got the questions that came in here for guest questions.
For sure.
Who were the first rappers you listened to growing up?
Oh, you have to go into Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Run DMC. You know, yeah, those guys. You know.
Now, how do you judge a certain raps? Do you judge by lyrics?
I don't judge, but
what would make you listen to
lyricism,
yeah.
like the passion. You know, when a person is talking, you can get that sense that they know what they're talking about, and they really have something to say, and they feel it. Like when you start talking with people, if you have a conversation with somebody, and you're just like, yeah, you end the conversation quickly. That's what it's like for me when I listen to an MC. I'll be like, let me see what they have to say, and you give them an ear. You know, you're like, wow, I can totally associate with that, and I know where he's coming from. I know exactly what he's talking about. And growing up, that was like, man, that's, yeah, I'm with that. Yep, all right, and like, wow, you know, it was just like, yeah, and wow, you know, and it was calming, you know, and be like, yep, so yeah, okay, I got you. So,
or yeah, just the feel of the person's story. Like
right.
when Tupac died, I was riding my bike home, and he died, and then they played "Life Goes On."
Right.
I don't live the lyrics. You know,
right.
I don't think you wanted the women to kiss him from head to toe. I don't know if I would predict all that happening, but you know, I still felt it.
Right.
Like
that's that passion. Exactly.
You feel the meaning.
You know, exactly. Yeah. Spoke to you. You know.
We got. Is there a piece of advice a mentor gave you that you still live by? A lot of questions. Okay.
A piece of advice. You know what I'm saying? It's not who wins, but who survives. One of my big brothers gave me that. Not necessarily brother by blood, but brother from knowing over 30 years. And, you know, it's not about waking up and trying to win, but surviving, you know what I'm saying? And that's winning in itself, you know what I'm saying?
I guess that's why they call it survival of the fittest.
Well, I guess so, you know, and I am kind of fit, you know.
Yeah.
So that was a good Rodney, that was good.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess you could say I'm living by those words to this day.
Yeah, but it's just... Question came in just like this. Since you're a fit guy, how often do you think someone should exercise?
Well, I mean, do some type of physical act. It's been said and suggested that you should do at least 30 minutes of some type of physical activity every day. You know, moderate activity, and I mean, like go out for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily like work out with weights, or you know, I'd say at least 3 times a week if you want to do that type of thing, you know, depending on your age, you know, and how you can, you know, what you have access to. But go for bike rides, go for walks. I mean, daily, you should be physically, I feel you should be physically active daily, you know.
And you said because of age, do you think maybe as you get older it's even more important?
Yes, because truthfully, you lose it. Your muscle tissue will go. You will lose that muscle tissue.
Fight it.
You can keep it active, you know. If you don't use it, you lose it. That is true. So some type of shape or form, do something, you know. That's why you see Tai Chi and Qigong, they just do the movements just to keep that muscle going, you know what I'm saying, the blood flowing, you know.
I didn't understand that at first, but then I started, well, I think yoga is what made me
yoga as well.
Understand
all
Tai
that
Chi
is
more.
beautiful,
Like,
right.
I always looked at them like they're so slow, but then
Just stay in
they're
motion.
doing workouts that easily get you into it instead of like just, you know, I was lifting weights or whatnot. That's more less.
That's
easy,
vigorous. It can get vigorous.
Right.
Yeah. You know, but just physical activity, movement. But it's just all the mental aspects of, like, you know, being in tune with yourself and with your body. You know, it's just get in tune with your body. Listen to your body. That's what it's all about. You know.
What's your secret to being motivated?
Life, you know, the beauty of it. I read a book called The Sacred Path of a Warrior, and it's always stuck with me, to stop and be able to appreciate the beauty of the moment. You know what I mean? Like walking down the street and seeing like a dewdrop on a leaf was one of the examples they gave, and just appreciating where that comes from and what it's all about, and just, you know, being able to not let anything else affect you at that moment, and just tune into that and get happiness and that breath of fresh air from that. You know, that's
And he reads books. Well, you got.
Oh yeah, I read. I like to read. I still have a library card.
Yeah, I have a library card, but I look up movies a lot.
Yeah, right. I walked in to see they had that. I was like, oh, DVDs, let's do it.
Well, what I'll do, I'll look at what Redbox has, and then I'll just go straight to the library website.
I still do Redbox as well, brother. Still do Red. Have you done the Redbox on demand though? The app.
No.
Yeah, they have an app. The app comes in handy too. I still get from renting it. You still get the codes for I get emails for the free movies.
Yeah, I got that. Just
or the $1.50 off or $1.
You gotta evolve into it. I haven't evolved into it yet.
Right.
Yeah, I think I done the Voodoo, a little VUDU.
Right.
I don't know, a little bit.
I'm a Tubi guy. Tubi has everything.
Yeah.
Tubi is where it's at. I watch Tubi. I've never had Netflix. Whenever I watch Netflix, it's at somebody else's house. But Tubi, I can sit and watch that all day. You know,
Tubi gives people hope.
Yeah,
because we might be watching Tubi, just browsing,
right,
and then we'll see a friend of ours come out with a movie.
Exactly. You know, it's like
You're a movie star yourself, right? Been in a couple.
Well, I've been in like 2 films as an extra. You know, nothing big. You know what I'm saying? But you could check it out. Look for my IMDb. Internet Movie Database. Look up Naturally Dope. It'll tell you one of the ones I've been in. You know?
Yeah. It's something you had like the buffet, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it depends. You know, some of them they don't. They just be like, here, put this on, go in there. All right, thank you. See you later.
You sound like you've been around in Hollywood. Pretty
yeah,
often
I know some people.
Yeah, because you said sometimes.
Sometimes, you know, not every time. It depends on how big of the production and the budget, you know. So, yeah.
The degree you have, it involves some kind of muscle testing?
Associates, no. It's all book smarts and knowledge.
What favorite quality do you have about yourself?
My sincerity, because that's the thing I look for in people as well. And I won't lie. I don't see the point in lying. You know, I tell it like it is. You know, some people might consider it to be blunt, but I'm just sincere, and that's what I look for in return. You know,
you might hurt some feelings, but at least you feel okay with yourself about it.
I was raised it's better out than in. I'm not going to sit and create anxiety for myself going over, well, maybe I should have said, maybe I should have told them. If you feel a certain way, I feel you should, you know, express it. I mean, that's what it's all about. If you're actually going to, interact with anyone, you should actually have an understanding, you know, acknowledge them so they know where you're coming from and you know where they're coming from. You know?
Yeah, because you don't let it out right away.
Yeah, that's how you gain wisdom.
You don't want to be blunt and then keep it in, because by the time you let it out, you might just start cussing the person out
it's
and
gonna
saying
come
the wrong
out.
things.
Right, exactly.
Is there anything you'd like to change about yourself if you could, or are you just so in tune with yourself?
Sugar.
Okay.
And I'm working on that. My sugar intake. It's not bad as it has been before and at times, but yeah, the sugar intake.
Yeah, that's
definitely. You know, my eating, I guess you can consider it an eating habit. You know, and like some fried foods as well. You know, I need to stop. Or
that's keeping it real. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm dope.
Well, you're not one
but
of
I'm not
these
perfect.
guys that popping bottles. We're not gonna see the picture of you just popping bottles and smoking all kinds of stuff.
No, you're not. I mean, there's footage. Yes, I have
before
been
and
before.
after pictures.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's footage. Will depending on what you're watching and where it's from, you might see me popping bottles. I have popped many a bottle and smoked much
smoke that before and after.
And the thing is, I didn't quit anything that I've partaked in. I just chose to do something different, and stimulate the chemicals in my body and get a high from that, if you will. So, I mean, there might come a day to where it's something that I want to celebrate, and I choose to have a drink. I just had a discussion about this with my one of my bros. And it was like, yeah, I might drink some champagne, hey, who knows? You never know. But I just know that I'm an extremist. and thrill seeker. You know what I mean? So when I do something, I do it to death. You know what I mean? So drinking, I got really good, and I had a high tolerance. So I just realized that it just wasn't the thing to keep doing. It was tearing me apart more than it was helping me. So that's why I chose to stop. But yeah.
We're coming across on the new year. What is let's see, the questions came.
Well, to me, the new year would be in like February, March. I look for the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year.
So you do celebrate that?
That's the one I observe, as they say. Yeah, I would guess. Not necessarily celebrate, but that's the one I'm like, okay, if anything's gonna be like, this is the end. So
what's the single best thing that happened this past year for you?
I got in contact with a sister. I knew I had a sister and brother still in Guyana, and this just happened 2-3 days ago. My auntie that was in Canada went back home to Guyana, and they all got in contact with me. So I've been in contact with my family there, and that's beautiful. It caught me off guard. It was, I had cried tears of joy for a while. So that's the most beautiful thing that's happened to me right now.
It's okay for a man to cry.
Yeah, for real. You got to get it out. I mean, it builds character. Yeah.
Cry, but don't whine.
Exactly. There it is. Have a sip if you want, but don't do it. Don't whine.
Yeah. Wow. There you go.
It's good for the blood, they say.
Really?
Yeah. I never really drank that much wine. I wasn't really too much into wine. Vodka, man, I was. Vodka. Give me a dirty martini.
All right. Well, we happen to have a dirty martini.
Yeah, you got to spit in the glass. You know what I mean? That's it. But yeah.
What do you? If we had a dirty martini right now, would you be up for it?
It depends on what we be selling. You know what? For the simple fact that I got in contact with my sister, I would. I probably wouldn't, but you never know.
Just trying.
But since for the happiness that I just experienced, that is something to celebrate, But then I would want another one, and I'd want another one. That's just me.
We got more questions coming in here.
Bring them on.
But I don't. So why was Kwanzaa created?
You have to look that up and get in there. I'm not the creator of Kwanzaa.
Why was?
You're not? Wait, we got the wrong guy on the podcast.
I know, right? Hey, unfortunately.
Do you mean? What was that question? Why was it created?
Yeah,
the origin story.
See if we come up with something different here. So it looks like it was in 1966. It was created. Wait, why was it? Why? Oh, okay. Wait, to serve as a nationally celebrated communal and non-heroic holiday. Wait, what? Non-heroic? And then there's something else. Reaffirm and restore African heritage and culture.
Correct.
I didn't actually see that part, but I guess that makes more sense.
Right. That's the unity.
I guess that's what the first part means.
Right.
Moilana Karenga. Wait. Oh, she's the one that created.
All right, here we go. The word Kwanzaa comes from the Swahili phrase Matunda ya Kwanzaa, or first fruits, referring to first fruits of harvest festivals that are found throughout Africa. Kwanzaa was created in 1966 by Manuela Ron Karenga.
That name was on my definition. Just it wasn't Swahili. Wow, I didn't get the Swahili part.
Yep, Swahili phrase.
Yep.
Wait, what language is the word Kwanzaa? Swahili.
There you go, Swahili. Yeah.
Okay. And this is the question: can white people who are not of African descent participate in a Kwanzaa celebration? Okay.
I would say go for it. I mean, if you have the feeling of it, and you want to embrace it, I wouldn't stop anybody from doing it.
I think anybody should be able to celebrate. I mean, whatever rituals or gods
that gives them happiness and gives you joy. If that will give you joy, just know what you're doing it for. That's all I would say, and I would recommend.
Yeah, I guess if they want to support, I mean, I was at the Huey Newton's funeral, and it was white folks in the African garb.
I remember that a few years ago with all the people from Congress. It was like Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, no, that was that was inappropriate because I couldn't see her actually at a.
Right.
But they were like, that's what is it called, misappropriation.
You know, actually, it does. It really depends on the person because.
It depends what you're doing it for. If you know about it and you've studied it and you're really feeling it and in tune with it, then you should be able to do what you want. If people are gonna feel some type of way about it, but you shouldn't worry about them.
I agree because it even says, although Kwanzaa is made for African American, it celebrates the values that all humans should embrace, such as creativity, unity, purpose, and faith. Exactly. It could also be an opportunity to learn more about the African American race. Correct. Okay. So we like knowledge. Knowledge is a good thing.
And that's what unity is all about, correct? Right?
Well, this is why I support this Kwanzaa and want to dig into it because it seems positive.
Yes, definitely. And
it seems like it could be I think like the poet said, it could be like a universally positive thing. I got to look more into like how it's celebrated though, right? And if there's special things to wear or whatnot. I don't know. Should we get another song in there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think there's one.
Oh, but just another thing. I didn't even realize what Kwanzaa was actually done. They said that it was that gentleman, Manuela Karenga, a black nationalist who later became a college professor, created Kwanzaa as a way of uniting and empowering the African American community in the aftermath of the deadly Watts Rebellion back in the 70s in LA when people were getting killed.
The Watts fires.
That counts.
That definitely counts. All right. Yes, music. What do you got?
Well, I think there's just one more left.
No, we have two more songs.
Oh, okay.
This should be Barcelona Remix, Grindhouse, the Barcelona Remix.
And that is it.
We should play them both.
Yeah, and then after this, there will be a unreleased track that's close to my heart, and we spoke on passion. So I'm giving you, something that, so I release it, So the song after this is Note to Self. First we have Grindhouse, Barcelona Remix with me and Little Larry again, but then there's another solo track, Note to Self. I want feedback to see if I should release it. I've been told by a few people it should be released. People need to hear it.
So that's your time to get on the social media and make comments down below. We have viewers on all 4 platforms, so thank you very much for watching. And here we are. It's Little Larry and yourself doing Grindhouse.
Remix, Barcelona Remix.
There we go.
Through coverage and news on the daily. Fill my quota how I gotta. I know a lot of y'all feel me. My game's worth more than $1 million and contain infinite decimals. Test me, get left a vegetable. I stay on point. Pen game vicious as these streets can be. Keep it beneath me as I move tactfully. Draped in white, black, and gold. My self-mastery is something to behold. Beast in these streets, I know the code. What you know about that mode? When I was born, I broke that mold. Killing this track like black mold. Slowly but surely, naturally though purity. Civilized man getting by with my savage ways. Damn, it feels good to see people up on it. Civilized man getting by with my savage ways. Damn, it feels good to see people up on it.
Politicians lying, poor people dying, little kids got shot, got somebody's mama's crying. Looking in the mirror, stay focused on who I am. Looking in the mirror, stay focused on who I am. Dogs roam the streets, stray cats get picked up, while rats run wild through the litter. Babies with no sitters, no consequences from hitting fences, playing hide and seek. Kid skills on how to hide from police. Bestiality, devil worships reality. He died on Satan's birthday, a casualty. High rolls, casualty, distrusting Cali. Murders in alleys, set up chicks like Sally. She city slick from the valley, taking volumes and zannies. An orphan like Vanny, her style and candy, she planning to lick. Tell me her evil lie, can spot a trick from a mile away. Strange fruit, Billie Holiday. Brother stuck in the rut, it's the end of capitalism. Too many brothers with bucks. Too many brothers with bucks. End of capitalism, nigga.
Damn, it feels good to see people love you. Damn, it feels good to see people love you. us now.
Ready to go, there's a setback. Stay on track, catch no slack. Note to self, got your back. Stay focused, still hopeless at times. Tropical storm brewing inside with no extra strategy. Anger is the emotion that will consume me if I let it. Naturally dope, stand tall, naturally dope, stand tall, naturally dope, stand tall, naturally dope, stand tall. Bring harm to myself or others around me, I'll regret it. Pondering these thoughts for hours and the sun hasn't rose yet. Or did it just set? Black outside to match my heart, filled with pain, a hole to avoid, couldn't, fell in too deep. Naturally dope, stand tall, do it all. Naturally dope, stand tall, do it all. Naturally dope, I got your back, stand tall. Naturally dope, I got your back, stand tall, do it all. Guess I didn't read the signs, note to self, next time pay attention to the tears falling as I write this. Seriously, I can't make this shit up. Need something to break this shit up, so I won't be left feeling hopeless. Naturally dope, stand tall, naturally dope, I got your back, stand tall, do it all. Naturally dope, I got your back, stand tall, naturally dope, I got your back, stand tall, naturally dope, I got your back. Diamond blood drips forever from my slit wrist, vertically challenged. I can't stand the feeling, jump, bungee, cord, pull. It's connected to the plug, flatline, silence. I can hear a pin drop. At last the voices stop. Naturally dope, naturally dope, stand tall, naturally dope, stand tall, naturally dope, naturally dope. Did I come out on top? Note to self. Watch out for rock bottom inside my own sanity. I find vanity. Hated like Sean Hannity. Fake news. The light at the end of the tunnel is a train. Damn brain feeling drained. Can't sleep. Losing my religion. Naturally dope. Stand tall. Do it all. 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 Guess no REM for me in sight. Note to self. Grab pen right. Rhymes for the people, love you, we'll see. Maybe I'll get streams, fuck yeah, just earned a penny. Now I can multiply that if more people will just press play. Naturally dope, stand tall, do it all. Naturally dope, stand tall, do it all. Naturally dope, stand tall, do it all. Naturally dope, stand tall, do it all.
Hey.
Yeah, we had a show where we talked about the crack.
The crack.
The crack.
And we don't mean when
There's
Paul's
some people
running
who's
wires
working.
underneath the table. That
Right,
crack.
that
no.
crack. You know what I'm
You've been pretty
saying?
good with
Butt
that, Paul. You
cleavage.
haven't really
You
done
know.
that.
Haven't been shown the crack lately.
Yeah, well, speaking of all that, we started the show talking about blind people. Stevie Wonder.
Ah, yeah, blind.
And you don't really believe he's
I don't
blind.
think he's completely blind. He might be legally blind. You know, see, there's legally blind, and then there's completely blind. Like I said, he grew progressively blind. You know, so ain't no telling. You know,
So you think maybe he can see a little bit?
possibly. I don't know. But there's something, Stevie. Come on, Stevie.
Yeah, it's when you start looking up, is Stevie Wonder, and it goes still alive?
You know, yeah,
What
he's
about
still
Ray
here.
Charles? You think he was really blind?
Oh no, wait. Okay, so see, that's an excuse.
Were you getting a different person?
Ray Charles was progressively blind. I think Stevie was born blind. My bad. Apologies.
Okay.
But
So-
yeah,
Oh,
but
wait,
Stevie,
who did you think was?
it was Ray Charles was progressively blind.
Oh, yes,
Stevie
he
was
did.
Stevie was born blind, but I don't know. I
Ray Charles is the one that might not
yeah.
really be blind.
Well, Ray,
Well, he wasn't born that way.
he wasn't born that way, right? But Stevie, I believe, was born blind. But I still don't think I think Stevie's legally blind.
All right, here we go. Born in Saginaw, Michigan in 1950, Stevie Wonder became blind shortly after birth.
Ah,
He learned to play the harmonica, piano, and drums by the age of 9.
okay, yeah. See what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
Yeah, there it is. So
Oh.
see, I was right. I knew
Shortly
okay.
after birth.
Yeah, shortly after birth.
So what if I were to say, I am blind? You think I'd get more views?
Well, you'd have to have
So-
the paperwork to show it. You'd have to be legally blind.
I could identify.
As blind?
Yeah.
Well, in today's society, I believe you would be respected by certain people who would support your decision.
Hey.
I identify as blind.
It's kind of cool.
So why did you run that stop sign? Because you identified as.
Oh yeah, I think they could take our license still though.
Right. There would be something to kind of come with that. You know.
I identify as look out.
Right.
Yeah, I've experienced that on the road lately. On the way here, this person was just like, they're just coming into my lane. I didn't even believe it at first. I like, oh, they're just veering. They're gonna catch themselves. I'm like, oh snap! This person really is trying to kill me.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, not too many people have a license in this day and age. There's lots of people that are driving, but not as many people that have a license that legally can drive.
Yeah, oh, you mean like they shouldn't? They have license.
Well, did they actually pass the test? Yeah, they shouldn't drive because they don't follow any of the laws or the rules, you know. So,
gosh, I feel like I'm the type of person that, you know, I have to follow the rules.
Right. Well,
I wouldn't be one of those people that gets by and not following the rules.
Oh yeah, hey, you know.
Yeah.
Depends on whose rules.
Well, so let's see what we got. What is your happiest childhood memory?
Oh wow, my happiest childhood memory. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know.
You got to block a lot of things out. Huh?
Right. Yeah. As a kid, just like making the football team, probably. Yeah. Making a football team in high school or whatever, you know. Not necessarily a rough childhood, but just like I've had a lot of happy moments, you know. Oh, probably my first rap performance. You know what I'm saying? On stage and having people cheer for me. You know what I mean? That was great. Like winning. Like before I was doing the rap performances, I did like a oratory speech contest and I won. And to see everybody excited by me speaking and talking, you know what I mean? I won a speech contest, got a certificate for reciting.
How long ago was this?
This was back in like 4th grade.
Shoot, man, you were rapping that long ago.
Yeah, I was around the time poetry and rapping, late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, been around in this thing, man. You know,
it's definitely your time.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say I'm old, not old or what have you. Music has no time limits or restraints. Music is timeless. You know, music is forever. You know?
It seems like music now, at least I've noticed with the rap, it's like the people are looking for more the mental,
the mental aspect,
touches, whys,
right,
all that to come back.
Yeah.
The good rap we had,
right, and as you grow older, you get more wise, so you should be able to speak more eloquently and have really something more to say, more experience. You know,
people are looking for that again.
Right.
I notice people are veering away from
to grow and be like, hey.
The young crowd doesn't even really know how to. Well, I notice even the young crowd seems to want to die off sooner. Like I just want to put stuff out there, be famous,
become a martyr or what have you. I mean, if that's what they want to do, I wouldn't say it's the best thing to do, but it's happening, and it's just putting yourself above some people creates a problem, and some people are like, oh, they think they're better, so people start looking to take you out or take what you have, instead of showing them that they can do the same thing as well. You shouldn't try to, like, I don't say that I'm no better than anybody. Anything that I've done, aside from, lyrically, I can eat a lot of motherfuckers up. But, you can do something that I'm doing the same thing, I'm no different than you, you know what I mean? And so you too can do it,
Yeah, study.
Yeah. You too can be dope, not naturally, but.
No, this will be chemically induced.
Right, exactly.
You could battle if we wanted to go against someone else. What they call the rap battles.
I don't see any competition, so I wouldn't say, oh, I'd love to battle that person. I don't. I'd accept any, but I don't have anybody in mind.
I find that the rap battles have become a thing over the years, and it's fun.
It's not the same. Back in the day, it was on the spot. You didn't have 2 weeks to think of something. It was how creative you are, if you're really that mentally, dexterity to come with something right there and then. And it wasn't really necessarily about the crowd. The crowd was lucky. Whoever was there was lucky to see it. You know what I'm saying? To have that experience, but it was all about you and that other rapper, or you and that other MC, depending on who was involved. And them, like when I'm battling, I don't care who's around. I don't care who's what. I just want you to know and accept the fact that I'm better than you.
It's more like an 8 Mile thing.
Simple and plain. Well, 8 Mile was more about the crowd and the hype and the this and the that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to this person for them to mentally accept that I am better than you.
I know, for my thing is, it's weird how someone can be the greatest. They can consider the greatest, one of the greatest rappers out there to a lot of people, and they're more of a battle rapper because when you look them up, it's like it's pretty much they're not on any other outlet except YouTube will show like all their rap battles.
Yeah, that's it for sure. But you know, if you want to know more about me and stay in tune with me, you can check out naturallydope.com. You can Google first name Natural, middle name Lee, last name Dope. You can find me on all streaming services that way, all social media interaction services such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is Natty Rich, Naturally Dope. You know.
We got a couple of questions that came in here.
Let's go.
One was everyone says that Eminem is the GOAT. I mean, greatest of all time. You believe in that?
No, he's lyrical, but I don't think he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily say there is a greatest of all time. You know, everybody has contributed in their own way, and we're still alive and still going. So time is still ticking.
Yeah. I guess greatest could. I mean, be.
You know, he's great at what he does.
Marketed also.
Right, but you know,
yeah.
How can there be a greatest of all time if time is continuous? So
you don't want people. Yeah, it's probably. You know, it's probably got to weigh on you heavily too. People consider you the greatest.
Right.
Another one people seem curious about. What's your growing up, your relationship with your parents?
I'm a mama's boy. Mama's boy. I've always, you know, been close to my mother. You know what I'm saying? Love her to death. You know. Great relationship. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons that I do what I do now is because unfortunately she has diabetes and she lost her legs. So in order to be there for her and pick her up, you know, transport her from like a wheelchair to her bed or what have you, I wanted to be strong enough, you know what I'm saying, to do that for her. You know what I'm saying? And to also learn different things for health-wise to help her with meals because I love to cook as well. So, you know, that's why I'm doing what I do. She's one of the reasons.
She's always been there for you. So this is your way of what they say is
being there for her in later days. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
All this stuff, a lot of people wouldn't have known about you.
No, people look at me and be like, okay, let me step to the other side of the street. But I'm actually a nice guy. Sincere. You can learn a lot. You know.
Right, see, so if you ever see
naturallydope.com
walking out, feel free to
say hello. People do. The oddest people do at times. I attract the craziest people, which is cool because I'm crazy.
What's your next gig?
My next gig is performance-wise?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Stay tuned to the website. Possibly something in February. We're putting things together right now. I'm more in content creation mode.
And that's naturallydope.com?
Yes, 2 L's, 2 E's.com.
Cool.
Yes,
Natural Lee.
There'll be more content. There'll
be
more shows. There'll be a lot of everything coming soon. Videos and music coming soon.
Happy New Year to you, man.
Same to you both. Appreciate you for having me here.
Look forward to seeing what all you got coming out.
For sure. I hopefully get back again.
Yeah, tune in to Natural Lee Dope.
That's he. He is I am him. I am IB, Naturally Dope. Thank you all for listening, tuning in.
Yeah, and you guys are tuning into a special podcast of what's really happening. This is the pre-New Year's show, so you won't be here next week.
Yeah, and this was a Kwanzaa edition. And
happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah, feel free to help out your I've seen a lot of people out there
show some unity, you know.
Homeless vets out there with this sign. So bring your animal. Have the vets check your animal and give them some money there. Donate. I wish I had my cat out. I saw a guy had a sign. He said homeless vet. I wish I could have had my cat with me.
Let him let him pet your kitty.
Well, check
I
her
was
for
keeping
stuff.
it Disney, baby.
Yeah, keep it at Disney. Well, really? Oh, speaking of Disney, so Mickey Mouse, he becomes public domain, right? January. Anybody can use Mickey Mouse.
So I can be Mickey Mouse.
You can be
only
Mickey
if it's
Mouse.
only if it's the black and white Mickey Mouse.
Only if
Steamboat Willie.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's great.
It's all right.
Might have to put that in some content. You might see some naturally dope Mickey.
I think that would be good to put to Michael Jackson's Black or White.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's public domain.
Starting in January.
Okay,
right?
so starting in January, I can play all kinds of Mickey Mouse
You
stuff
can
here
play
without any kind of
anything from
violation.
Steamboat Willie, the black and white one. You cannot play anything that's been colorized yet.
Wait, are you serious? Oh,
Yeah,
so
because it's
specifically.
Yeah, you have to wait until the copyright comes out. So say bye to your audience, say Happy New Year, and
Peace.
Here's my cat.
Everybody, just
See,
until
there's
next
the cat
time.
there.
This is what's really happening.
Nice.
I'm gonna.